compelling matchup. It almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this away to get us going. Turner choosing to field this one. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return man runs out of bounds. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play looking to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pitch made on the out route. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. Ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They're going to the air in the first play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. As a design quarterback keeper. He gets loose. Running with purpose. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back. Caught. Completion. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. QB keeper all the way. Pointer in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And it's a squid kick taken by one of the up men. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense playing close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Looking to throw again. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
What a play, but it's a back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. Come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Oh, that one's picked off. Goes out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this postgame.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
He shreds the tackle. And bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And it's good right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Slangs the quick throw. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Rebels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble. And they wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. To throw, it's Duggar. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll run it from the gun.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not. Hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what
finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second, he's looking deep here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick and he fielded the one of the up man. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Tackled right after the catch. The offense is now in the red zone. The Gators pick up enough for a first down here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver grabs it.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Extending the play now. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now. Looking to throw here. He's going to take off. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Gators. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this scoring. Now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. It's a direct snap. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much. That's out. Just a few on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks free. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He fires downfield, makes the catch in space. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Caught with room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in